Here's what I'm working with right now as far as organization systems. I got these blue bins right here from work. Plus I found some miscellaneous bins that I used here. But the problem is I have all this excess stuff that doesn't really have a bin, or down here where it's just kind of fallen in between bins, and some stuff's just mixed together. So what I want to do is actually use these bins I got from Daiso and maybe break things up into like different types of categories. Like if it's a primer, put it with a primer, that sort of thing. So it's a little bit more organized in here. And we're going to try to use that. So it's not actually too bad, but it just could use a little bit of room for improvement because I have to kind of dig for things sometimes. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get started. So what I'm going to start doing first is just taking everything out and then seeing what I have to work with here. And then figuring out what I want to do with it afterward. So I'm just kind of digging all my stuff out. I might organize it into some piles, that way it's a little bit easier. So I have like gems and stuff for like Halloween. I'm just gonna put those to one side. These are like, oh, that's something stuck in that, but this is like bags and stuff, like to carry makeup. And then right here, this bin is got kind of like a mix of things. So I think what I'm gonna do is take all my primers and put those in one area. Putting stuff on the desk underneath you guys. And then like the rest of this is doable here. Let's see what this is. And also getting rid of stuff too, that's also a good idea. Okay, so this looks like, oh, hold on. That one's leaking everywhere. Okay. Alright, so I'll have to clean that up in a minute. But this is actually like good. It's a new one. I was worried it was like garbage because I have some that are kind of used up and stuff, so all of these right here are like foundations. This is an eyelash glue, so that's going somewhere else. This is a eyelid primer. So we've got, oh, and then I'm gonna get my little sharpener out of there. So this is like a highlighter. There's also another highlighter here. So I'm gonna put highlighters together. And then this should just be foundation. So we got a couple foundation sticks, we've got a BB cream, and then we got some powder. So I'm going to leave that to itself over here. Because see like how much stuff was in that bin, but like only this needed to actually be in the bin. So that's why I'm going to try to organize that a little better. This here. So I've got some Fresh Look contacts here. I'm going to put those over more with like Halloween stuff because I don't wear them that much. My eyelashes. Let's put those with the eyelash glue. This is a mess. This is what this is. This is garbage. So basically, in a moment of cheap weakness, I was just pulling out the primer out of the stick because the stick was falling apart. But it's like, I have a bunch of those sticks and this is kind of gross and like probably not that sanitary. So I'm going to get rid of this. And then this one here is kind of like some shimmer stuff. I'm going to put that with like Halloween type stuff because I don't use it that much. This is like a glitter eyeshadow. So we're going to have like an eyeshadow area here. What is this here? Transparent lip liner. Okay. I probably thought this was a white eyeshadow or eyeliner pencil and I bought it and then now it's like a lip liner. Anyway, so I have some lip liners down here, so I'm just putting those there. What is this? Eyelash glue. Put that over here. What's this? These are really garbagey eyeshadows that I tried that weren't very good. So these are garbage bound. Let's see here. We've got a liquid eyeliner. Some of the stuff, I don't even remember if it worked well or what. Okay, this is actually pretty good. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to put it with like eyeshadows and stuff for now. This here, what is this? Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in Nude. Why do I have this? Can it even roll up? going to be to organize stuff as far as like how I want the bins laid out in here. So I'm just trying to get the remaining crap out of the drawer. Here we go. Crap out of the drawer. Out, out. Okay. Out, out, out. Crap. Okay. So I got the drawer pulled out. So I have tons of different size bins. Like I've got this size, which is kind of like a smaller rectangle. I've got your thin rectangles. And then I've got a big tray type. Now the tray type, looking at all my stuff, I might not even need it, to be honest. So I could save it for another project. I might just need a lot more of these littler rectangles here and the little narrow ones. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and lay them out the way I want. Let me pick up the camera here so I can get some better angles. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself here. And you can see the kind of mess we've pulled out of the drawer here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out... Sorry, I'm grabbing something at the same time. There we go. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and organize all the little rectangles and then just see what I can work with those. Like just laying them out in the drawer and see what they look like. I'm thinking the way this is going, I don't really even need like a big tray type one, you know? So... you guys, I'm back. So I did a final look here. So I tried to use all of the purple bins, and I did, but the only problem is I ran out of bins, so I'd end up using it like one white bin over here, but that's okay. I still think our aesthetic's pretty good here. So basically I use the flat tray here to do all my beauty tools, things like that are a little bit bigger, and plus I had a lot of like sponges and stuff, so I went and put those here. And went back and kind of reorganized stuff. You guys, I'm back. So what I did was I went ahead and organized the bins again one more time just to actually match how I use my products. So I've got my tools here that I might need. I've got the primers over here. I've got right here like foundations and powders, things like that. Right here I've got my highlighters. Over here I've got some lip stuff because that kind of just fit in that category. And then this bigger tray here is with all my eye related products. So those are there. I've got the brush cleaner set back here just because it's rarely used. Also over here is kind of like my Halloween stuff. I could also swap these, but I haven't done that yet. But they could be swapped because these are also rarely used. So this is just kind of here. Here I've got all my bags for like makeup brushes, things like that, and my brush to straighten my hair with. And then over here we've got all my hair accessories, hair ties, things like that. There are some batteries thrown in here just because they don't go there, but it's because that brush cleaner kept running out of batteries, so I just threw a ton of batteries in the bin to hold it for now. And there's, okay, so I guess I'm not as done as I thought I was, because I'm like, what the heck are all of these things? Like, here's my earrings. Why are those in there? Disorganization. Okay. Alright, I think now we're back to having just hair ties in here. So hair ties, things like that. So I'm going to put those in here because they usually are on the top of the counter. And there's really not that much room up here now that I put some extra organizers and stuff. So I just want to have those in the drawer tucked away somewhere. So I'll give you the scheme of kind of like what's going on here. So this is like the overview of the drawer again. That's what that looks like. Over here, if you're wondering where like my most used stuff is, it's up here. So basically I have a lot of my most used products in these little drawers. That way they're more accessible. This is a palette somebody bought me that I still like, so I'm going to leave that up here. And I do have some extra drawers here if there's more products that I really want to use. And you know what I might do with these, now that I'm thinking about it, is I'm going to put my nail stuff in there, because when I do my nails, I'm always having to pull this stuff out. So here, we're coming up with creative stuff as we speak. So I'm going to put my nail kit and stuff just in here, maybe, if it fits. Try to do some organizing on the spot here, but there we go, because that's the stuff I used to do my nails with. So I'm going to put that there, and then here's just going to be empty for now. But anyway, so that's what we're working with. Then we go over here, and then this is like the tools I use the most regularly with lipsticks. And then I got this other lipstick organizer that I was actually just using for drying the brushes out, and I was like, you know what, I actually have more lipsticks than I thought, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this here, and I'll have more room for lipsticks in the future if I ever bought any more. And then of course I bought this makeup organizer brush holder thing that I'm in love with, because it looks really nice when it's set out. It's thin, so it goes right against the mirror. And then I organized all of my eye brushes. You've got some face brushes here. Mostly these are supposed to be both eye brush bins, but I had some extra ones that are a little too fat that didn't fit in these ones, so they kind of carried over here. But that's where the majority of my brushes are now, nice and organized. So this is like my majority of my stuff I use all the time. Down here is stuff I might use, but it's not that frequently. But I still want to keep it pretty easily accessible and organized. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe down below, and thanks for watching.